made for LeBron.
That's off. It's actually only a light contest. That's open. Okay.
4 offensive TDs. What is wrong with this
Hopefully
game?
it still counts, T.
Wait, I've thrown
Like towards
24
progression.
interceptions. Good grief.
Because it usually counts in game, like in the actual game. You start now, X?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just mute you for a little bit.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
Jesus. Run, Michael.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12.
Those dudes I watched, the Hazard guys we played through,
on EA Sports.
They have a rule that they beat somebody twice, they just leave if they try to come back again. They just go to a new part. He said, you got your 2 games. Yeah, I don't know why they left for us. Yeah, that's a different record.
And they'll run it here. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I don't think it's working.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yeah, I just think it doesn't work sometimes. Yeah, that might be it. It's like the 5th time we play these guys. The 4th. I thought it was more than that.
That was first carry for Latavius Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, he's a shot. He's a shot career post. He's what he used to is.
Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
Hall of Fame.
On first down, Murray. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh my! Oh, you're lucky. I said that.
Oh my God! He caught me.
He's out. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
He might wait to activate.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
First down. Here's Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle.
Hold on. Thielen?
Past the 20. And he gets this one all the way inside the 20-yard line.
Trucking people?
A good pick up there, 26 yards. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I hate that shot so much.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I guess it's considered a floater. Oh shit, I threw the lob. I didn't give you the lob, man. I'm guessing that's a shot of the floater, and maybe when I get silver, it'll start going in more often. Yeah, I'm just hoping that it'll be easier to green, because right now I don't have a green.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Mostly because I never expect that to be the type of shot I do.
Back at the 25, Joshua Perry. In there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown.
I've left that guy open too many
drive,
times.
put points on the
I had to go get him.
And a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing now is Rodgers. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Linval Joseph with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Juju.
And he finds Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy.
The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
Game of the week.
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play
so
by the
it's
defense.
based on your team. Gotcha. I was confused. Yeah, I thought it was like a real game.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They
Y'all want to jump off for trivia?
Time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
8:53. We could get another game if someone shows up right now.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink.
It starts like 9:05, I
down.
think, technically.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
I thought it was like dodgeball where it starts at 9, but then it gives you like a 5-minute count.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And the Vikings now heading on to the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
I want to say, I think the countdown's 3 minutes is what it is, because I know there is a countdown.
What every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden. Second.
Oh, he got up.
I got a pure stretch.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I like this lighting going this way right now. Like, this is the best lighting is in Park.
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up.
But then in a second they're going to turn the lights on.
Didn't happen on that play.
I guess the lights are on.
Oh my god.
That was second down run for Murray. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
Oh my god. How did I not get by him?
From the gun, here's Cousins.
He held on to that.
Tight end Rudolph.
He held on to that,
17
man.
yards on the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. The 1st-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
Damn it!
Cousins now on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's going to be close. I don't even care that much if they score this shoot right now.
Now Cousins.
If we can just get the ball and shoot score.
What? And blocked down.
What is that?
Inside the 25. The pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
All right. It's just press.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield.
They get a
Not
jump
quite
on.
as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff, But still, a lot of guys to account for.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Play action now. Cousins. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On third down, Murray. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on fourth down. And for the second time tonight,
it's going to take forever anyway.
Comes out here.
I didn't get any bad passes. So
and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
I didn't hear them announce it on the
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft.
Oh, no, I didn't get it.
It's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
It's caught outright by Graham. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands.
He's doing the trivia on the spot.
He's got Adams on the hookup. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
I can't believe we missed about 2 seconds.
In the first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
There we go. He's in our squad. He's in our squad. Come on, dude. We're out of here. Come on, squad mate.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. An incomplete, crisis averted.
I'm trying to not.
Instead, second down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first
Ready, go.
They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
what are you guys
open up the
doing?
Defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Adams has it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Rodgers now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Throw left side complete. That's Graham. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Two former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end, Graham. Packer first down. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
You've got to be kidding me.
One slip away last week
got
as
to
well,
be kidding
so
me.
2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out of practice, and we watched him
Got
work.
to be
And
kidding
what did his
me.
quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other.
Oh,
Two-hand.
my
I
God.
get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You've
So
got
a couple
to
of
be
field. You
kidding
want
me,
the third
man.
quarter already?
Like-
No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Frank.
Hello?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Anthony Barr able to get him for a loss of about 3. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Rodgers operating from the gun. Good for Montgomery, complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of the hardest used
under the
to refer to
category
the
of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball,
It's
just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
I just heard it.
Man, it's been a rough night for that
I knew it wasn't
line, and it's
illusion
only
or
getting
on
rougher.
field.
5 sacks
So
now that
this
they've
had to
given
be
up in
one
this
of those.
contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Fielded at about the 28. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now
I wonder
they'll
where
look
our
down to that
streaks
lead.
are.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Yellow. Hey, we're good. Hey. Got three. Three down. Gun. Zebra.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Yeah, I
And
don't
taking it
know.
across midfield and just shy
Some of my
of
friends did it
40.
twice because you could do it in
First target, first
East
catch,
and the
and a
West.
first down.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route.
So they got
Drove it
50,000
with excellent
BC.
pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Rhino. Let's go.
Oh no, it was 25,000
They'll fight forward for a couple down
once, and
inside
then
the
they
40.
got to do it twice. They got 50.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard
You
to get
saw
them
a face
started
T
again
Wizzle the other
occasionally.
night, Gerald? T Wizzle. He was so bad.
Now Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Where'd they go?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Dude's a pro 3. He's played a lot of games.
Yellow. It's in there. Yellow.
They go play action here on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot,
Alright,
you
let's
often hear the
do
coaches
this
talk
call
about how
play.
great it is because it gives you a
At
two-way
least
go.
8 or
You can
9.
break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they'll turn it
Oh,
around
huge
to try
twitch.
to get in.
Thought it was
And he will fight his
Oh, wow.
way into the end zone for a
It's
touchdown.
about to be. This is
It's
about
the
to be
fullback. His
cheesy.
first
So,
touchdown on the year.
What is he
And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh, you gotta be
Now
kidding
for the
me,
extra
dude.
point, Daniel
Oh, I'm
Carlson.
so done.
Extra point by
Oh,
Carlson, up
stretch
and
looks
good.
tiny.
And the lead now
It's
stands at 13.
they're just doing this rap shit.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
Are
They'll
you
be
playing
taken in
Madden
the
too?
end zone.
Yeah.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard
Our
or two
move?
shy of the
What
30.
was that?
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they
It
really
wasn't set
couldn't
a
get
screen.
anything
I just
going.
couldn't even
They had to
move.
punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw is Rodgers. Now look
Again.
out, Rodgers lost the football.
Again.
And down
All
inside
right,
the end zone
man.
at the 19-yard line. A little
Do y'all want to
careless
just
with
play
the
left,
football.
right,
He
bottom,
also had a
and
fumble
deep?
loss
So I've
last
got
week,
the
didn't
roll.
he?
He certainly did, and
Yeah,
when
well,
I'm watching him play, the one that comes to mind is always remember
Well,
traffic, turbulence, people around
this
you.
is why I'm
Two
not going
hands.
to the
Get two hands
playoffs.
on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it
Which side
away.
do I
Tuck
have?
it away because
No,
you got to
was it-
take
was
care
it-
of the ball.
No, we're doing left, right,
Attack
bottom.
here. And he is met in his
So I
tracks
just got to
behind the
roll
line
every
of
time. We can
scrimmage.
get
A
left.
loss of a full 3 yards,
Joe's
and
got
now
right.
it's second down.
Can I roll?
Liz, 50, here we go.
Can I roll?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Go ahead, Todd. Good D.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight.
I'm going to take over.
The kick by Carlson is good.
No,
And that's going to make
not
this
mostly.
a 16-0 ball game. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick.
Kicker
Right?
making
For them,
the
it's either
tackle.
extra point,
All right.
field goal, or at worst, a
I
punt.
can't
In this
do
case,
the kicker
it's been
now.
3s.
This is
The Green Bay
is
offense
the
now
type of
about
shit.
ready to take possession here. And the turnover last time,
Shut up,
that's sort of been
baby.
symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
They're trying to,
Symptomatic.
fuck with it.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of
Holding.
the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the
block
word.
a
I just
Yeah.
can't use
fucking
it.
ball, man. God.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. 14 yards there on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The leg work there, getting him the 1st.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his
Yeah,
eyes
he pushed him
downfield,
down,
waiting
like,
for
not a
someone to
backfoot
get
push, but he
open.
was just-
But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34.
Definitely need to score here. They got taken advantage.
Fuck.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
You might have the lob here. This dude's playing super aggressive. Nah.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And it pops
He
free.
dropped
The
that.
collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd
He dropped
down.
that, man.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them. Got a man open.
Thank you.
Adams.
Thank you. Something.
Touchdown, Green
God
Bay.
damn, man.
Devontae
Shit.
Adams. His
this
6th
quick reaction
touchdown of
guy
the
is insane.
season. And the Packers make some inroads here on that
Because he
deficit.
gets, like, in part, he gets 70
Here we
points.
go now as we get set
First
for
day.
a big 2-point
70.
conversion. Rodgers again now. And they're going
Thank
to
you.
get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion.
So
And
sick
now we're
of
back
this
to a
shit,
one-score
man.
Like,
game.
as many still as I
Holy
have
shit.
online, I don't have goals.
Crosby on now to kick it
Like,
away.
I average 3 to 4 steals in every mode. Like, game.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Throwing, Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a
That's
3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
So we get a traffic there.
Wow,
That's
he doesn't
complete.
fumble.
And they're able to get this one across the
Who you playing?
35.
That's
A first down
Andrew.
for Minnesota. Cousins finding
Who?
Thielen.
Vikings.
yeah. It was like when you went by him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Nick Perry. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and breathe it
Yeah,
out.
And he'll be
just
brought
throw
down
him
right at the
forward
45-yard
7
line.
yards. Oh, my bad,
Give him
8
8 on
yards.
the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Another
You had
nice
him
pickup
stop
through
at the
air,
line
and
of
I think a lot of
scrimmage,
people might expect him to run the
basically,
ball in this
and threw
situation,
him
Brandon, but
forward
with
8
this
yards.
lead, they're electing to throw the
Where is
football.
the logic
Swings,
in that
slants,
shit?
quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
What shot is that?
They'll run here. It's Murray.
Thank you.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage
Thank
on
you.
the
That's
play
what we
back at
paid
the
you
44.
for.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
He
Shit.
continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside
The lights
and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Packers get set to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
My leg fucking killing me, man. Oh, God.
I wasn't even looking at the screen. And I saw he was somehow behind me.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. It was Andrew Sendejo from his strong safety spot able to make the
That was
play.
a good play.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
On third down, Rodgers. And he
Oh,
couldn't
my
hang on to it through the
God.
contact.
Adam.
Incomplete.
You're
You
killing
can
me,
tell they were
man.
hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This is taken at the 18. They can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Vikings. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from the opponent.
But certainly
That's how you do it?
is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful
Yeah.
with it. And again, get those
You
first
just
downs,
click
keep possession of the football.
R3. That's so bad.
Wide, go, let's go.
That's terrible.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Over the middle
He
here.
held on to that.
He held on to that.
2-yard line here and brought down
He
there.
held on to
They'll
that.
get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, Steamer!
Mm-hmm.
Gun!
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. The Vikings
This
first
is
down.
ridiculous.
Diggs able to find his
This
way
is
free and get the
ridiculous.
catch from Cousins.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball.
I don't think
third
he's
down.
attempted a
Got the
pass
big
over 10
completion in the
yards this
pickup.
game.
Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Behind! Ready! Check three!
They'll run it now out of the gun. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Hey, you got 3, you got Lucky 50. 300.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. 20. Oh, no. He
Let's
lost the
go.
football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big
Let's
turnover
fucking
there as
go.
his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on.
Primary athletic finish. That's what he did.
He'll look to throw. And,
What?
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
What was it?
Well, they needed the touchdown
Fuck
and the
this
two-point
game,
conversion,
man.
but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to shoot. He doesn't know how to, like, create his own shot very well. All he knows how to do is that.
It's
On the
2nd and
back, or the
goal,
step
back
back
to the
there.
8-yard line now. He's going to get it running right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Oh, my goodness.
How they attack him here.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry.
Ah,
well,
the
right
story
out the
of my
there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the
PCL
headlines.
sprain.
Incomplete.
What the fuck
So
is
the
a
ball a little
PCL
late, get it
sprain?
there, and it's 3rd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's
What
where the
is a
sideline
PCL sprain?
was used as a 12th defender.
This game the
Levin's
fuck
legal.
out of here, man.
This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Now Rodgers gotta have this one. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this.